Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I'm every single normal YouTuber. Yeah, totally. Okay. Anyways, um, okay. So what we're gonna be doing today is I'm just gonna be going over first. I'll leave some timestamps throughout the video so we can go through. The first one is gonna be UI object boundaries. So it stays within a certain boundary, and then after that I'm going to show you how to make like a fake mouse kind of, where you can move it with input.delta or get mouse delta, I think it's called. Um, so yeah, so it's going to be like an alternative to than using your Roblox object mouse. So first of all, we're gonna have to make a UI here. I'm just gonna turn this down or to dark so you guys don't get flashbang. And we're gonna set the position on the scale to 1 on everything, just to make it equal. Actually, we can set this to like 0.5, and then this one to 0.1. Okay, maybe not. Maybe my calculations were incorrect there. Oh, okay. That was close anyways. Okay, so now that we have this, we're gonna just bring it up to like 200. Okay, I don't know why it's... Sorry. Just have to make it properly. Yeah, I just have to. Alright, so we're gonna name this boundary. And I'm just gonna set the transparency to 0.5. We're gonna create another one called mouse, or you can call it object or whatever. I'm just gonna leave it mouse for the next task. And we're just gonna size it to a smaller size. And we're gonna set the transparency to 0. And we're going to make it more visible. Something like that, I guess. And then we're just gonna go ahead and set the border size pixel to this for now. Doesn't have to be pretty, but yeah. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and get our services. So we're gonna have to get user input service. So game get service, user input service, and we're gonna need run service. So local rs equals game get service run service. If you guys can hear like a lisp kind of in my voice, it's because I got braces, so it kind of makes me sound a little bit weird right now. I'm not sure if you guys can notice it, but yeah, just throwing it out there. Alright, so now we're going to get the player. So local player equals game. It's, you don't need to do game get service, but I find that it's just a better way to do so because you're acquiring it properly. Most people just do game dot players dot local player. I don't think that's very good. But anyway, that's just my thought. But yeah. Alright, so now we're gonna get the mouse. So local mouse equals player get mouse. Okay. Yep, there we go. So now we're gonna go ahead and make a function called we're gonna make a local function called calc bounds. And then we're gonna send our position. And we are going to set up a little loop here. Connected to a render step, so run service dot render step connect render step. And once we have this, we're going to get our deltas, so local delta equals user input service get mouse delta, I think. Yes, okay, cool. After we have this, we're going to do calc bounds. Actually, I didn't actually have to get delta yet. So we can just delete it, or I'm just going to comment that out for now. You didn't have to write that. And we're just going to go ahead and send over the mouse. And what we're going to be doing, oh, forgot, sorry guys. Alright, so we're going to need to get our frames first. So we're going to do local mouse frame equals script.parent. And then we're going to get our boundary. frame. So local boundary equals mouse frame dot parent dot boundary. And so once we have this, we are going to simply set a size constraint, or not a size constraint, oh, what am I saying? So we are going to get the size of our boundary. So local size equals boundary dot absolute size, I think it's called. Yeah, there we go. And then, so you want to get the size of it, 1, the outside size of it. And it's a little bit of a long code, so I can't fully remember. I literally just wrote it before I started making this video, because I thought that would be very useful for anybody to know. So yeah, so we're going to go ahead and make our size minimum. So local min equals the negative, oh wait, local new pose equals position. I think that's all I did for it. Hold on. Oops. Okay, so we got, I don't know. Oh, damn it. I changed everything. That sucks. Okay. Anyways. Okay. So we're just gonna go ahead and do then, since I messed everything up. We're gonna go set our minimum to the negative size minus boundary dot position. I'll actually get the position as, or no, I can't get the position. You have to manually set the position, otherwise it just doesn't work for some reason. Okay, so dot absolute position. What this does is it only gets the scale vectors of the position and the size. And we're going to just go ahead and add the absolute position right on it again, like this. And we're just going to copy this, get rid of the negative part there. We're going to do plus, and we're going to do negative right here. So this sets our minimum to be a negative number of this, which sets it on the, I think it sets it right on this kind of like L shape right here, and then the maximum sets it right here. And yeah, so now once we have that, we're just going to go ahead and clamp these values. So local x equals math.clamp. Yeah, there we go. And we're going to take our boundary position, I think it was. Hold on. New position. Yeah. So we're going to take, okay, yeah. So we're going to make another variable called local new position, or local new pose equals position minus, or we're going to do, yeah, position minus boundary dot absolute position. And then in this, we're going to do new pose dot x, and then min dot x, and then max dot x. Oh, I forgot to set this to max. Make sure you set it to max. And there we go. And we're going to set this to our y for all of this. So then it clamps it on all, or on both sides there, and then we're going to get our mouse frame dot position equals udim to dot new. We're going to set 0 and x, and then 0 and then y, and then that should work, hopefully, if I did everything right. That code is from the new value. Oh no, okay. Mouse, oh yeah, whoopsies. Forgot, since you're using the mouse, we're gonna have to get 2 positions. So we're gonna have to do local pose x equals, or what I could do is send this. We could do vector2 dot new mouse dot x and mouse.y, and that will work. There we go. That should work. Nope. Okay then. New position minus. Oh, was I supposed to add? Oh my gosh, I forgot. No, still? Really? Wow. Oh, that's why. Okay, so we're gonna have to get our mouse frame size dot absolute size. That's what I did wrong. So these ones you want to set to size, and then you're good. Okay, so you can see when I move my mouse up here, then it moves up, right? That's not what we want. So we get rid of this. And now it should work. Yep, there we go. Minor mistake made by me, but it's okay, it works now. See? Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's a square either, because we're clamping the value. So I can make a rectangle, and it will still work. See? It works nicely. And we can even make the mouse object like super tiny if we wanted to. And it still would work. Which is very nice. That's why I like Math.clamp. Alright, so now that we have this though, I'm gonna put the next timestamp here. Yeah. And we're gonna go on to our next part here about making the custom mouse. Alright, so first of all, we're gonna take our frame. We're just gonna size it all the way up, just so it fits full screen. And let's just make sure that value is set properly. It's not. Now it is. And we're gonna just set our mouse in the middle just cause. And now what we're gonna need to do is add a couple more parameters. So I'm just gonna show you the code here just so if you need to copy it down. Pause it here. 3, 2, 1. Alright, let's get back into it. Alright, so now what we're going to need to do here is we're going to need to make a variable called last position. So local last position, and we're not going to set anything for that. We're just going to leave it there, and then we're going to uncover our delta thing that we made down here. And we're going to need to make sure that if last position is not equal to nil, so not last position, since we're not setting it to anything that requires a bool, then we can use that. Then we're going to set last position to equal a vector2 dot new mouse dot x and mouse dot y. Then we can return end. Now after we have that, we're going to send over our delta. And now when we're in here, it is very, very, very important that we put last position equals position. Oops. Now that we have this, we're going to need to make sure that we do last position plus last position, I think it was, or position plus last position, and I think that was it. Oh, wait, never mind, I'm dumb. What we're going to need to do first is, so go ahead, launch the game, and then we're going to go over in our players thing over here, and we're going to go find your name, and then we're going to go to screen GUI, or no, we're going to go to, where was it, player script, sorry. We're going to grab our player module, just copy it, and I'm going to go into starter player scripts. We're just going to copy paste it right in there. Then you're going to want to go inside to base camera, do Control F to do mouse behavior, It's going to be on like line 618. And then we're going to set this to be lock center. So it's going to be stuck in the middle. So if we launch the game, you'll see that it is, oh, wrong one. My bad. Default. So down here on line 638, we're going to do lock center. And now if we launch the game, then you're going to be able to see that it locks it in the center, see? And now you can see our little object moving up there, right? Perfect. That is exactly what we want. So now we're just going to close this up, go back into our script, and the reason why it's not properly moving, I forgot why. So we're going to, oh, okay, I see why it wasn't working. It's because we need to set this to actually be our XY position, our clamped position. Because before we would just keep resetting it. See that? Look at that. So it's as if it's our actual mouse. And then of course we'll just hide the actual mouse and you wouldn't even know. Totally. But yeah, obviously you'd want to tweak the sensitivity. I'm pretty sure user input service supports your your sensitivity that's you can change in there, or developer set sensitivity. So then you can change it however you want. I'm pretty sure you can take the sensitivity from the mouse already, translate that in there, boom, boom, boom. And we can even do times 10 and it will go faster. See? There we go. Much better. And you can see that it still gets clamped. Very nice. So the reason why I did this, and the reason why I wanted to figure this out, was because in my game, I didn't want players to be able to move their mouse and click on these UI things when they're shooting. Here, I'll show you an example. Let me just load the game up. But as you can see, oh, okay, maybe not. Alright, we're gonna launch the game, hit point. Currently I'm rewriting everything, that's why I wasn't able to release a devlog this week. And I'm probably gonna try and edit the video to make it enjoyable. So yeah. Alright, so you see this, right? Normal. But let's say, so the gun, nothing works right now, okay? So sure, that works. Oh yeah, there you go. Sneak peek on the new inventory UI. Alright, so we have our gun. Let's say we were shooting it and stuff, and we wanted to see like a player that was over here. But we moved our mouse too far and we shot. Uh-oh, the menu opened. And then you have to go and close it, or you can press escape to close it, but still, that's a lot more work and it surprises you and then you die. That's not what we want. We can disable these UIs easily, but you can't disable this one, and this is the main one that takes up everything on your screen. So, what I figured I had to do is I needed to go into this, and I needed to make a UI, a fake UI mouse, like this. It's pretty annoying, but that I had to do all this, but it definitely works a lot better. And so, if we wanted to put this in our game, it's very simple. You literally just copy paste, put it right here, and then we're going to take our camera module as well, so we can lock the mouse. Oh wait, I can't lock the mouse, otherwise it won't work. Okay, anyways, let's just launch the game. Oh, why did it do that? Oh, I put in starter pack, I'm stupid. Alright, so now that we have this, okay. As you can see, it doesn't touch any of the UI, so the mouse would be centered in the middle, but obviously I need to properly code that in, but you can see it doesn't affect anything else on the screen, and the mouse will just be able to be pointed where it needs. I'm going to polish it, make sure it's properly put together. And then, yeah, so then we can literally just like you click wherever this thing is, and it will be centered properly, hopefully. And then you click, and then it shoots normally, and you don't interact with any of these, and your mouse is locked, so you have to click your Windows button to exit the game when you're still in the match. Or you have to click a main menu button. But I think this method is one of the best methods that I could have done, and I've never seen any other game do this before, so I'm pretty proud of this. And also thank you to my friend Spooter. Um, I'll show his, yeah, right here, Spooter, Razor_IB on dev forums. He is a super cool dude. He helped me with some of this code because I was just having some random scripter errors, but yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you found that it was helpful at all, should have watched a couple other videos. I'll start to get into devlogs again, or devlogs in general, and then yeah. So thanks for watching this. Peace.